Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Krista Joy from DisneyWays.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hi, this is Mike Purcell, voice of the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. As we approach the Tomorrowland Transit Authority station, our Grand Circle tour is coming to an end, but not to a stop, because you're listening to the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode that we are recording in the year 2015. Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast. We have Illumination Sparkling Dessert Party news for you. We're going to discuss Apple Pay at the parks, and we're going to top it all off with our top 3 picks for what we're looking forward to the most from Disney in 2015. But first, we are going to kick it off with some thoughts from our listeners. We did a little poll to ask everybody else what you guys are looking forward to in the new year, and we got some great answers, so we're just going to read those off really quick. First one from Nicole Hopple. She said, my husband and I would like to meet more than 80 characters in 2015. That sounds like a pretty good goal.
Yeah, I would like to meet 80 characters as well. Jennifer Vico says, we can never resist the urge to pack our trip full of parks and things to do, but we'd like to try to plan a few resort days this year to enjoy the more relaxing side of Disney. I agree.
I love that. That's a great idea. And then Jennifer Randolph Grady, she says, work on my Disney photography. Jennifer does really great photography, so I'm looking forward to seeing all your beautiful pictures, Jennifer. That's awesome.
Linda Raymond says, get on the mine train and see you guys more. LOL.
Yay! We want to see you more too, Linda. And Linda Marie says she is resolved to get off kilter back to Epcot. Music is not chainsaws. Well, there you go. It's a pretty strong opinion right there. I did read today that Off Kilter will be performing at the Scottish Highland Games here in Orlando coming up this month. So let me know if you want more info on that.
Is that going to be a Food and Wine again? That little play area where they have the kids' games? No?
Oh, I don't know. Scottish Highland Games is a whole thing. It's a whole thing at Flower and Garden, too. Oh, is it? Yeah,
it was when the movie Brave was out.
Yeah, no, this is like a separate thing that happens every year, and everybody wears kilts, and it's on a separate location. It's not a Disney thing.
Karen Locke says, yes, I really want to visit WDW more this year and write more blog posts on my favorite place in the world.
Yay, we love that. Karen is one of our awesome writers at the Disney Parks Podcast blog, so we're looking forward to lots of great posts from Karen. She's awesome. And then Heather Abbott Vogel, she says she wants to visit Alani in 2015. I want to visit Alani in 2015 also.
Yeah,
how about you, Tony?
That may happen for me. I'm not sure yet.
All right.
And then last but not least, Kate Smith says to finally get back to Disneyland after not going since 1997. Kate, shame on you. This is going to be the banner year to go because they are going to be celebrating their 60th, and it will be awesome. So
it will be awesome. Yeah, we're all looking forward to it. So the prize of the week. So you guys right now, we're really excited. This is all Tony's idea. So send Tony a tweet and thank him for this. He decided that in the first 3 months, of 2015, we are going to give away a prize every single week to you, our awesome listeners. And kicking it off, first one this year is the awesome Magical Vacations by Me. And we have to thank them for providing this. What we actually have for you is a $100 gift card. And this is from Julie Hunsicker. Again, authorized Disney vacation planner with Magical Vacations by Me. And what we're going to do with her gift card that she sent us is we are going to let you enter to win it by participating in our Rafflecopter. So we've got a link in the show notes and on the blog and stuff like that. So check out that Rafflecopter, enter to win a $100 Disney gift card from Julie, who is an authorized Disney vacation planner with Magical Vacations by me. So thank you, Julie, so much for sending that in. That's going to be a fun contest. We'll run that one all month long, too.
And when Krista says me, she doesn't mean her me. She means the Julie me.
Right. That's the name of the company.
Right. So that's tough to... I'm reading it and listening to you say me, and I'm thinking you? No, not you, Julie me.
MagicalVacationsByMe.com. Let's say it like that.
That sounds better.
Yeah. So thank you, Julie, for that.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
And we got some news for you. There's a sunglass hut coming to Magic Kingdom, and it's going to be Island Supply by Sunglass Hut in Adventureland. And that's going to reopen on January 8th and features Sunglass Hut products. So there you go. Get your Sunglass Hut stuff there.
That'll be great, because if you lose your $1.99 Walmart sunglasses, you could go to the Sunglass Hut and buy your $300 Oakley sunglasses to replace them.
Wow, they have $300 sunglasses there? I don't even know that.
Yes, Sunglass Hut sells very high-end sunglasses.
Wow.
Like Ray-Ban and Oakley and things like that. So now,
nice.
It'll be interesting to see if they carry those brands inside the park. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't do high-end sunglasses, so sorry, I don't know about that. But one thing I do participate in is Dole Whips. And we just want to remind everybody that Dole Whip is going to be offered at Sunshine Tree Terrace. Well, it already has been since Christmas Eve. They will also be at Sunshine Tree Terrace at Magic Kingdom. Previously, it was only available at Aloha Isle in Magic Kingdom Park.
Yeah, and I think they're doing this because they just can't take the volume of people out of that little stand over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it creates a line and a backup area. For me, my other, I guess, pet peeve is that is also a smoking area. So when I get my Dole Whip, I have to go somewhere else because I don't want to sit there and be smoked out. I think that may be another reason they're moving it or adding an additional place to it.
Yeah, so you can get your Citrus Swirl and your Dole Whip over at Sunshine Tree Terrace now if you want to.
Get a twofer. Back in the rotation of fun things to do at night, over at Epcot, we have Illumination Sparkling Dessert Party is back. Reserved now for January and February. I didn't do this last year. I am now going to do it this year because I like January and February better than the summertime. And this will be a great thing to do. So, this will take place on select Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturday evenings at Epcot Showplace Plaza. It's an exclusive setting for the perfect viewing of Illumination's Reflections of Earth. Sample sweets from around the globe, such as traditional Moroccan baklava, Italian tiramisu, French chocolate ganache tarts, and more. Illumination Sparkling Dessert Party reservations are open now for January and February. Cost to attend is $49 for adults, $29 for children, ages 3 to 9. For your reservations, please call 407-WDW-DINE or visit disneyworld.com/dine. I know where they do this. They do this right at the start of Showcase Plaza, between those two little brown gift shops there. And that whole area is blocked off, and they have some tables. The only thing is there's no seating. There's like those high-top bar tables that you kind of can do your thing at. I'm looking forward to doing that. We should probably maybe have a meetup, Krista, one night and do that.
That would be fun.
Let's see. Over at my favorite park in the whole world, Animal Kingdom, New Creature Comforts is to become a quick service restaurant. Creature Comforts at the Disney Animal Kingdom theme park will be closed after January 4th. It will reopen in the summer of 2015 as a quick service restaurant. Guests can buy merchandise that was sold in the Creature Comfort in other Disney Animal Kingdom stores. The My Magic Plus Service Center that was also located in the Creature Comforts will also be closed. And this service center will open in a new location in the spring of 2015. So this was after you got over the bridge. This was the store off to the left, if I'm not mistaken, in front of the Tree of Life. Is that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, more food in the parks is great. I love it, but that area was also a little kind of bottleneck. So let's hope they can keep the lines inside not outside pouring into that area where people are trying to walk. Because that was kind of, when you made that left, I know a lot of people used to stand in that area for the parade. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah. Well, also in Animal Kingdom, Discovery Island is going to get additional construction walls in January, so they're already there. Disney's Animal Kingdom is well on its way to bringing the largest expansion in the history of the park to life. As this work continues, additional construction walls will be placed on Discovery Island to accommodate the expansion efforts. The walls will go up in front of Flame Tree Barbecue for area development, and they are expected to remain there into March. And they're going to surround much of the island mercantile as the area in front of the location is enhanced to coincide with the other Discovery Island hub work. The location will remain open, and at this time, the My Magic Plus kiosk will also remain open there as well. So more construction walls. Animal Kingdom.
I don't know if I'm going to make my yearly trek there. Is it worth it? Is there anything there to go see anymore? I can visit construction walls, it sounds like.
Yeah, well, they're doing what they got to do. We're going to get a whole new wonderful area, so we can enjoy the park well into the night. It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
I wonder if they're going to do some of this in phases, obviously Avatar being the last phase, but all these enhancements that they're doing to the hub and the other places, I wonder if they're just going to open them up as they're completed and then just give us the last thing, which will be Avatar at the end.
I hope so. It seems like that would be the ideal way to do it.
Yeah, I hope so too. I don't want to have to wait to the end to see everything. Okay. While I was away in New Jersey, a new Italian restaurant opened up at Disney's Boardwalk. This is Trattoria El Forno. This is a new casual Italian restaurant that opened up on the boardwalk. And it is tempting regional specialties to a crowd-pleasing classics. The new Walt Disney World restaurant offers diners an authentic taste of Italy. 4 distinct dining areas, the authentic Italian cuisine and top-notch Italian wines. The Trattoria El Forno story was inspired by the authentic Italian menu and rich storytelling of the turn-of-the-century boardwalk setting. I had recently been there on Saturday, and I can tell you that the food is great. This is a Disney-run and operated restaurant. This is not a third-party restaurant company operating this. This is actually being run by Disney, and I think they did a great job. The interior is pretty open. You have an open kitchen. You can sit in that middle area facing the kitchen. You get a great view of everything that's going on in the kitchen. And the Italian food is spectacular. All of us had an appetizer. All of us had entrees. And I think most of us had desserts. And everybody loved everything. Everybody that was there said that they would go back. They were all locals, so that's a good thing. I'm glad there's a great Italian restaurant on the boardwalk. I think it was missing something. Cat Coors was good, but it just wasn't a place that I wanted to go often. And I think this is now that place that I will go often on the boardwalk. And they also are now serving breakfast as well. So you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. They are open all day. Which is another good thing.
That's fantastic. And you posted a lot of great pictures too, right? Was it on Facebook or?
It was on Facebook via the Disney by the Numbers website, which linked to my Flickr account.
All right. So,
so I'll just post a link to the Flickr, and that'll save you a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's because the pictures came out great. Oh, and I got to tell everybody, I visited the new Polynesian lobby this week, and I know you did too. It was for your first time. And my take on it is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And when you get off the monorail and the first thing you see is those beautiful new light fixtures, I mean, it just, to me, it knocked my socks off, really. And the old musty smell, it remains, that hasn't gone anywhere. But you just see these new, beautiful, more current surroundings, and the carpets that are inspired by Mary Blair's artwork. Just really beautiful. I'm so glad that I was able to take a little trip and just kind of check it out. I shot a little video and some pictures. I think DisneyAvenue.com. They're going to be posting all my pictures. By the time you hear this, they'll probably all be up. So check out DisneyAvenue.com. What did you think, Tony?
Yeah, I think it did exactly as it is intended to do. They wanted to give us a view from the front door straight out to the castle, and you can now do that. You walk in the front door, you stand on the big Mickey built into the floor of the lobby, and you can see Cinderella's castle. And if that was the intention, then they completed it perfectly, because that's what you can do. I love the fact that there's all the seating, because I keep saying it, they keep removing seats, and it seems like the only place they're putting seats back in is in the resort. So I'm fine with that, because Trader Sam's is coming, and it'll be a great place to, casually meet people and, have a cocktail, a bite to eat, and things like that. The other thing is, in the concept art, and they even talked about this at the Disney Vacation Club meeting, is the little mascot is missing from that fountain that's in the lobby. We talked about this, I think, just recently. That mascot has a little name. His name is Polly Tiki. I'm not sure when they're going to put Polly Tiki in there, but I'm sure there'll be some kind of Polynesian ceremony, that'll go along with that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And along with that gorgeous volcano pool that they're installing, I read today that you will be able to see Cinderella Castle from the hot tub when it's completed.
Yeah, I believe that too.
That sounds pretty cool, I gotta say. Yeah. So looking forward to the whole new pool area, and just, Trader Sam's. There's a lot that's still yet to come. And if the way the lobby looks right now is any indication, I think it's going to be really spectacular.
They're starting to put a lot of Polynesian village merchandise in the stores, as we saw. So it's coming along. I think the change is for good. I know a lot of people really love that fountain, and I enjoyed that fountain. It was quite nice to look at, but it did take up a lot of the lobby. I mean, you couldn't see anybody if they were standing on the other side of that. You can't see them, from the front desk or anything like that. And I think now, families can sit there while Dad checks in, and do things like that, which were not really possible in its old incarnation. So I think this is for the better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, the next thing on our list is I just wanted to really ask you guys, the listeners, what everybody thought of this new Disney Parks Christmas Day Frozen special that they had. I know for me, I always look forward to the parade, the Once Upon a Time Christmas parade. And this year, there was no parade. Now, I believe there's very little parade this year because I know 2 of the days that they were taping, it was raining here in Orlando. So I think they could not get all of the great parade shots that they normally would. There were only 2 shots that were done on Main Street, and all the rest was parade shots done in Liberty Square and Frontierland. So it was not fantastic. And even as a advertisement and / commercial or infotainment for Disney to come to Disney, I don't think it even hit that mark this year. It just seemed very bland, very lame. It was more about performances. Every other thing was a performance of some sort. So I really want to know what everybody else thought. And you can do that by tweeting us. You can call us. You can email us. You can comment any way that you want to get us a message. But I'd really love to know what people thought of the Christmas Day special. They're not even calling it a parade. They're calling it the Christmas Day special now. So they've taken parade out of the title. I know you didn't see, Krista, but trust me, you were not missing anything. You would not be. You would be disappointed more than you would be excited.
Yeah, I saw everybody saying on Facebook how there was an awful lot of ads, so many commercials. Yeah.
And there wasn't even that much Frozen in it. I wasn't disappointed that there was Frozen in it. It just wasn't even enough of Frozen.
Wow.
You know, I just think the rain really put a damper on their plans. So they should have had a contingency for rain, and I don't think they do. Okay, so you know how to get in touch with us. I'd really love to know what everybody thinks. I've seen some stuff going around on Facebook and Twitter over the holidays, but this is your last chance to get your 2 cents in. We'll see what happens. The last thing I wanted to discuss, and I think, Krista, you saw this movie. I think we saw it together, didn't we? Yes.
Yeah,
we did. So we saw Into the Woods before it felt like it was in October. Maybe it was November. We saw this movie a long time before it ever came out. It feels like a very long time ago. But it is out now. It opened up on Christmas Day. It is a musical. It is rated PG. And it has a pretty awesome cast. Some of the big players in it is Anna Kendrick, Meryl Streep, Chris Pines. Johnny Depp's got a short little stint in this. And the movie, in short, the shortest summary I can give you is it's about a baker and his wife who wish for a child but suffer under a curse laid upon the baker's family by a witch who found the baker's father robbing her garden when the mother was pregnant. The witch then offers to lift the curse only if the baker and his wife can obtain 4 critical items for her. A cow as white as milk, a cape as red as blood, hair as yellow as corn, and a slipper as pure as gold. Now, that's all I can really tell you, because then it gets really crazy. It's this mesh of all of these fairy tales, but the very dark side of these fairy tales. The singing is fantastic in it. I think the songs are pretty good as far as the musical goes. I'm not a musical aficionado, but I think that the movie did pretty well. It gets a little slow in the middle, I would say. Krista, wouldn't you think? A little bit slow?
Yeah, maybe a little.
A little bit, kind of a little dragging, but then it kind of picks up again, and it ends with a big bang.
It's just, to me, it was refreshing because I like musicals. So it was really refreshing to see a brand new movie like this as a musical. It's a little weird at first. Like, it literally took me a few minutes to get used to it because they sing a lot in this movie. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting quite so much singing. But, once you get used to it, it's really interesting. And fans of Once Upon a Time will really like this movie because it's kind of the same idea. They intertwine all these different, fairy tales and things. So definitely check it out. I mean, I don't know if I'd have to see it in the theater, maybe wait till it comes out on DVD if you don't usually do the movies. But whereas like Big Hero, I'm telling everybody go see it in the theater because, the special effects and everything in 3D are amazing. But this one you could probably wait for the DVD. But it was great. Meryl Streep's great. She's always great.
And this is not really a new movie or new concept. This thing has its own wiki page. Into the Woods is a very old concept. It's been done to death as musicals and Broadway plays and things like that. Go Google Into the Woods and you'll see all the different incarnations of this. Steve Sondheim, I think, wrote this for Disney for the big screen, so this is his version of it. But still, I would say go. If your kids don't like dark, scary things, I would not take kids to it, even though it is rated PG. If they're okay with those kind of things and they can handle the fairy tale concept, then, go ahead and take the kids. They'll enjoy it.
Do you think, what was Maleficent rated?
I think that was rated PG too.
Okay. See, I never saw that because it looked kind of dark and creepy to me, but this one really wasn't. I didn't think Into the Woods was really all that bad. So
it was a dark movie. It wasn't, wasn't sunshine and rainbows.
True.
All right, the last thing, I was just recently, where was I? Oh, on the boardwalk. I used Apple Pay for the first time. Now, I got a tip from a cast member that when you're going to go pay for something using your Apple Pay, the best thing to do is to tell the cast member you're going to use Apple Pay, because there is a button they have to hit on the register, kind of like they have to do with a credit card, to let the little device know that you're going to pay with a credit card. So all you have to do then is take out your iPhone 6 or 6 Plus, tap it where the Mickey is, do your little fingerprint, and boom, your payment is done. I think this is great as a local. I hate having to take out my credit card every time. So now I always have a phone nearby. Just tap it, fingerprint, boom, done. Give it a shot. I really think it'll be great for, everybody that's got an Apple phone with the 6 and 6 Plus. So
amazing.
Those are the only two that can do the touch to pay because they have the NFC set up in them. There you go.
Wow.
Apple Pay, I know it's taken in all the parks. I think they're working their way to all the quick service. I was reading that not all the quick service have been activated, but all the stores in all the parks and resorts are now ready for Apple Pay. So give it a shot.
And now, the Disney Parks Podcast Infotainment segment.
So next up for infotainment this week, we just wanted to cover 3 or so of the things that we are looking forward to this year related to Disney in 2015 and give you some ideas. And we'd love to hear what you're looking forward to most this year as well. But Tony, why don't you kick it off with your first choice?
I'm going to start at the Hollywood Studios, and I am going to say there's 2 things. One is I'm looking forward to the new Starbucks. And 2, I'm looking for the hat to come down. The hat was supposed to be temporary. I think it's time for it to go. I think when you walk in the park, you should see that grand view down Hollywood Boulevard to the Chinese Theater. I'm addicted to Starbucks, I'll confess. Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm addicted to Starbucks. If I can get a Starbucks in the park, I'm down with that. So those are the 2 things in the studio I'm looking forward to.
Wow. Yeah. It's crazy to think. I guess it's, as of this recording, the hat won't be there anymore when you guys hear this show. Crazy. Well, something that I'm really looking forward to this year, and I hope I can attend, is the D23 Expo. And if you haven't heard of this, it is the largest Disney fan event in the world. And the absolute best of the company and, company-related products are going to be showcased under one roof. It happens in Anaheim, California. The last round, everybody got to see lots of celebrities, Abe Lincoln's animatronic head. So you can just imagine what they're going to have this year. Hopefully it'll be bigger and better. Tickets are already on sale. Would love to go check it out this year. D23 Expo.
Yeah, we actually got to see and hear Idina Menzel sing Let It Go when we had no idea that it was going to take over our lives.
Right? But I remember you guys coming home and saying that was incredible.
Yeah.
You thought it was incredible, even back then. Good stuff.
I am looking forward to talking about Anaheim in California. I am looking forward to Disneyland's 60th anniversary. Listen, this only comes every 60 years. So they're only going to do this once. I am hoping to get out there and see some of the fun things. What I'm hearing, I think coming up soon, I think by the end of the month or sometime early February, they're going to make the grand announcement. There's going to be a media event and some press and things like that. And then they will make the announcement of what their plans are for the anniversary. I believe it's supposed to start around Memorial Day, and it'll probably go the entire year. I've heard from some pretty good sources that there are going to be 4 new things coming this year for the anniversary. So, unfortunately, the person wouldn't tell me what, but there are 4 things coming. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, I love that beautiful diamond logo that they revealed back in July. It's gorgeous. I just like the logo, so yeah, I hope I get to go too.
I bet they will sell a real diamond version of that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's my bet. I bet they'll find somebody to buy it too.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, or maybe somebody will win it as a door prize. The 60th million guests through the park can win a diamond logo. Encrusted logo.
Sure, why not?
Giving you ideas there at Disneyland.
Well, another thing I'm kind of really excited about this year is the Tomorrowland movie. So we got a pretty good taste of this at the D23 attraction rewind event, where they showed us a clip of the movie. Not only that, but I think it was one of the directors got up on stage and kind of showed us the kind of trouble that they went to film individual scenes from this movie. Just unbelievable the lengths they went to make things look authentic and true to the period. Just really, really interesting. So just to remind everybody, the gist of this is it's a mystery adventure. It's about a jaded scientist and an optimistic teen who embark on a dangerous mission to unearth the secrets of the enigmatic place, in quote, somewhere in time and space. I think the trailer is available on YouTube, so just type in Tomorrowland, George Clooney, something like that, and you'll be able to see it. It's really, really neat.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be very interesting. I'm holding my reservations, see what happens. The next thing on my list is I am looking forward to all the construction to be done at Disney Springs. Now, I know it's not all going to be done, but they are promising us that the landing, which will be the first of the 4 interconnected, I'm using my air quotes, neighborhoods, will open to guests this year, 2015. I am looking forward to Marimoto Asia to be open. I am looking for the Boathouse to be open. And I'm looking for STK Orlando also to be open. And those are 3 restaurants that are supposed to be coming in 2015. 3 more restaurants, Disney Springs, I'm down. I think getting my tables in Wonderland corridor all warmed up, and I'm ready to go.
It's going to be a great year for food. Absolutely. Something else kind of cool for 2015 is we're going to get 2 Pixar films this year. So June 19th, you can look for Inside Out, which they released a trailer of that one. It looks awesome. And it really made me think of that attraction they used to have in Epcot, the one, what's it called? What was it called?
Cranium Command.
It really made me think of that a lot. Kind of reminiscent of that. Then they're also going to be releasing this year The Good Dinosaur. That one poses the question, what if dinosaurs never went extinct? So we're going to get to check out The Good Dinosaur. It seems like we've been hearing about that one for a really long time. So it's kind of cool. We're getting 2 new Pixar films this year. No princess films this year.
Yay! So. All right. I know we were doing 3, but I have a bonus one. I've been hearing that Trader Sam's Grog Grotto is opening up either late February, early March, or sometime in March. The latest March. That's what I'm hearing.
Wow.
And I am digging any new place that I can have a cocktail in Walt Disney World. I've also heard that you should order the... Oh, gosh, what is that now? The squid. Black squid, black ink squid drink. Something squid drink. We'll find out the name and tell you. But this will activate one of the crazy, wacky features in Trader Sam's. If you haven't been to the one in Disneyland, there's a small little bar at the Disneyland Hotel. It's called Trader Sam's. And if you order a certain cocktail, certain things happen in the bar. If you order one drink, your seats will all go down at the bar. If you order a different drink, the volcano will explode. If you order a different drink, then fireworks happen on the ceiling. Depending on what crazy cocktail you order, certain things happen. They are putting some of those features, not the exact ones, but different and new ones in our version here at Walt Disney World at Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. And I am looking forward to having those. Now, this is going to be in the Polynesian Resort, and it is going to be where the old arcade used to be, right next to Captain Cook's. Me and Krista were over there the other day, and we, were knocking on the construction wall, hoping that somebody would let us in, which didn't happen. But at least we made the attempt.
We tried.
It looks like the outside's done, so all we have to wait for is the inside to be done. So we'll see. Those are the things that we're looking forward to seeing this year. We'd love to hear what you guys are looking forward to. Even if it's your first trip or your 5,000th trip, there must be something, Disney-ish that you're looking forward to seeing.
Absolutely. So looking forward to the new year and spending it with you. Thank you so much for tuning into the show, and we will see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.
Like a bolt out of the blue, Fate steps in and sees you through.